Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of ORA The Ancient Nord, part of Character Crusade Unbound Skyrim. So we were wandering in the night and
I've got to get out of this town.
we ended up in Dawnstar.
Irgnir, get a hold of yourself. They're
And
just
everything here
dreams.
is really
Please tell
eerie
her,
and
Amber.
mysterious.
Listen to your
Which
friend.
fits in great
They
for
are
this
just
character that
dreams,
I'm
my
doing
dear.
here, because
I
she
assure
has
you
a
that it is
mysterious
quite normal.
past.
It's the same dream over and over again. You think that's normal? It's evil, I tell you.
Erandur, she has a point. You keep telling us no harm will follow these dreams, but they must be an omen.
Give him a chance to speak. He's trying to help us.
Everyone, please. I'm doing what I
Yeah.
can to end
What is
these
this guy
nightmares.
gonna do about these nightmares?
Need a room?
Anyway,
Don't
alright.
worry. Sure thing.
So we've been
Show us where
wandering,
to-
we're lost, we need a room. We need somewhere
I'll
to
show you
stay
your room.
until
Right this way.
dawn. Well, a perfect place to stay.
I w
And, you know, we're not even waiting for this guy to
So
leave.
many refuse to talk to
Alright,
us.
so there's a
They call
Khajiit
us
caravan
thieves and
outside the
smugglers.
town.
I am glad to see
And in
that
the
you are
morning,
not such a
we
one.
go and see what they have for sale. Okay, soul gem. That's interesting. She's never seen that before, where a weapon where you can absorb someone's soul. So it's just something she's taking note of, and these grand soul gems that have a soul captured in them. So this could be the key to part of the mystery of what her past was. Anyway, so we're selling her all this miscellaneous stuff that we got off of bandits on the road. Perfect timing here, because that's one of the things we're going to find a town for. I love that helmet that we're wearing, which we found. We're keeping that. We have
I
some
hope that
gems
you
and
will
all
come
sorts of
to do
stuff.
business with us again.
Okay, so here's the sign on the side of the road. And we realized that we had gone way past Morthal in the dead of the night, where there were vampires and all sorts of crazy stuff going on. Dawnstar's one way, Morthal's the other way. So we're still a little lost. Now, we picked up a staff off of one of these wizards on the road, so we're just going to test that out and see how we can fight a deer. Up until now, we've been running and chasing these things and catching up to them and chopping them down. But now we're just really basically just testing out this weapon, and we're not very accurate with it because we have no skill with this type of thing. We've never even seen anything like this, because even though we're over 100 years old, we have no memory of anything outside of the last few days. Okay, so here's Morthal, and there is the spiders that attacked us. We were literally at the corner, and we would have just turned, but we had to fight spiders. We ended up way past it. There was other stuff going on, and we completely missed it. Okay.
Please, enough already.
So these
What do you
guys are
need?
having problems
Get
too,
rid of
just
your
like the
concerns.
last town.
Look after you all. Please, go about your business.
We've no need for wizards in our midst.
These guys don't like wizards. The other guys were begging the wizard for help, but
It's
this
no
town,
use.
they hate
Let's get back
wizards.
to it then.
So there's a lot of
Unless
different
it's about the
varied
mill.
opinions of
I don't have
wizards.
time to talk. Too much to do. The
And
world's going mad. And our
every
Jarl
time
does
we hear
what?
about magic, it
She
stirs
hides
something
inside with her
inside of
visions.
us.
We need a leader, not some mystic.
Now this is interesting.
How can I? She never speaks with us. She's allowed this wizard, Falcon, to live in our midst practicing gods know what. And
Now they
others talk
don't
of rebellion and
necessarily
dragons.
distrust magic.
Help could
They
equal
just don't
against
even
them.
know why this guy's
No.
there or what they're
we
up
can only
to.
rely on ourselves. You do well
Um,
to remember that.
Now that's great advice
First you saw
too.
the house that burned
Only
down.
rely on yourself,
Peculiar
because
bit of business
that's what
that
we
was.
need to do basically.
And that's on top of noises from the marsh in the night, tales of monsters. Now this wizard in our midst. What's a man to do if he can't look to his Jarl for help?
Okay, you know, they're just
day.
trying to get us involved in some type of quest here. But we're gonna take it. I mean, we don't even have any quest right now. So this is really shaping our character. Now, I'm the type of role player where I don't even like to come up with
Meal
a
is my
huge
responsibility.
backstory.
That's what
I
care
like
about.
to
So,
come up with what I
understand?
would call a front story. You know, everything that happens in the game is what shapes your character. Now, it can also shape your character's
Morthal used to
past
be a
and your
quiet
knowledge of
place,
that past,
but then
which
the
is why I
world
kind of
used to
like
make
doing
sense.
this
I'm the best warrior
this type
in
of
Morthal,
story.
and that's no boast.
Okay, now this guy's
me
challenging
to
us to
prove
a
it?
duel.
I bet
Now,
100
usually in
gold
this
I can
game,
take
if
you
you fight a guy
barehanded.
barehanded and beat him, he can become your follower.
Just
And we
your own
kind of
2
desperately
hands,
need a
weapons
follower
and
because we
magic
can't
are
really
out.
fight that well
Now let's see what you
unless
got.
it's against a deer or a wolf. So we're gonna go through a little slugfest here with this guy. You know, real dramatic. In this house where something crazy happened. This house burnt down. They're asking us to investigate it or something. And this guy, this is supposed to be a bare knuckle brawl, but I think I took a potion and that pissed this guy off, so he killed me. So we didn't want to try that again. So what we're gonna do is stay here and talk to this innkeeper here. So yeah, sometimes you die. Well, we're not supposed to kill that guy. I wasn't going to try to kill that guy. I accidentally took a potion. I should have just lost.
Krogar's house? It burned
Okay.
down not too long ago. It's a real pity about his wife and kid. The screams
Something
woke
crazy
half the
happened in
town.
this house, and
Most folk won't go near it now for fear it's cursed.
we're kind of
Hrogar
curious
claims it
about
was a
this.
hearth fire. Some folks say Hrogar started it himself. That's what they say.
Wow, now
See,
that's pretty
he's
intense.
living with Alva now. That started the day after the fire.
Alva.
It ain't right moving in with a new love the day after your kin die like that. Aye. Our Jarl would sure like to know if he did, though. Might even pay to
Pay?
find out.
Did somebody say pay? Okay, well, we got involved in this, so I guess we're gonna have to help them
Slow.
figure this out.
No, it just ain't there at all. Few enough reasons to pass through Morthal before
Yeah,
the
you
war
can't even
started.
find this place in the middle of the night.
Well, let's just say the front door doesn't get much use.
So yeah, I did
See ya.
do a voiced version of the first 4 episodes, but not this episode. But sometimes I do like doing that, like reacting to what they're saying. So maybe I'll just do that here and there, and just
life
in my
has
own
brought
voice.
you to Morthal and to me. What purpose this serves, we will no doubt see. Welcome.
Man, this lady's
How are you
pretty
feeling, Jarl?
mysterious. I can see why the
visions
town
continue
people
to hold
are
me in
skeptical of
balance,
this
go on.
lady. She's
So, the same then.
talking mumbo jumbo
Do not
here.
worry, my friend. All is well. Tamriel is full of wisdom and magic, if one is willing to look for it. Few have their
This is a
eyes
huge
open.
omen for this character here, telling us to look for the magic in the world. I mean, okay, so the thing about this
divines
character
reveal
is,
things to me at
the
times,
reason she
yes.
has a mysterious
do not
past
hide
to me
this.
is because
gift.
I randomly
Anyone who
picked
believes
this
otherwise does
preset
not
character,
and cannot understand it.
and she was an old woman. So why does an old woman, you know, have no skills at
Rogar's
all?
house
You know,
fire?
she's been alive.
Well,
You
he
know,
lost a
usually
fight
if you have a
modern
younger
rulers.
character, you can say, oh,
My
this
people believe it to
this
be
kid's
cursed
never
now.
left his village.
Who
He's
am I to
never
gainsay
trained in
that?
this, and his backstory is just,
Hrogar
you know,
blames
that
his
he's
wife
young.
for spilling their fat in the fire. Many folk think he set the fire
Okay, so anyway,
himself.
now we're hearing her about this
Lust
fire.
can
Everyone's
make a
blaming
man
this
do the
Hrogar guy.
unthinkable.
We know there's
The
some
ashes
type
were
of
still
affair
warm
going
when
on,
he
so
pledged himself to Alva.
this Alva lady
On
seduced
rumor
him,
and gossip?
or
No. But
who
you,
knows?
a stranger, might find the truth for us.
nobody wants to
Sift
talk.
through the ashes that others are too fearful to touch. See what they tell you. Should you prove him guilty or innocent?
She thinks
I
we're gonna
reward you.
conjure some
Hrogar's fate
spirits or
is in your
something here,
hands.
but we're gonna investigate this crime and try to figure out if we can help these people, because usually when you help people they give you stuff, and also this is
The
just gonna
people still
occupy our
doubt me,
mind
don't
and our
they?
time,
No, not at all.
and
It's just
because we're
It
searching
does not
for
surprise me. They
the
do
secret
not
of our
share
past
what
here.
I see, and I cannot explain it to them. Never doubted
if you've business with the Jarl, I'd ask that you speak to me first. Ah, you saw that, did you? Life in Morthal has been troubled
Yeah.
lately. The people are uncertain, restless, and nearly look to the Jarl for leadership. There's news of rebellion against the
All right.
Empire.
Well,
Strange
we're gonna
noises
end this
heard in
episode here.
marshes at night.
Thanks everybody for
And then,
watching, and
Tragedy with Rogar's home.
we're gonna get into some
The men
serious
simply
business in the
seem
next few episodes.
Everything will be fine.
Once we figure out, you probably know what's up with this quest if
All
you
right
ever
then.
played Skyrim before.